Well, it's a whole new race season. Well, it's coming in a couple of months, and there's been lots of big team changes on the off season. So let's chat about them.
Yeah.
Let everyone know what they are.
Oh, I do love this time of year. It's silly season,
Isn't it?
Because everyone's just moving around, but
Lots of rumours.
I love seeing people come out on their new bikes. I used to love it when I was into motorcycle trials when I was a kid. This time of year, seeing those people on their new bikes and their new kit, just so nostalgic. I can't wait.
Yeah.
And there's some big changes.
Yeah,
Big
right, let's start with downhill. And let's talk about the Athertons. Let's go alphabetically. So they've announced they're starting Atherton Bikes, their own brand. They haven't signed to another brand. They've started their own brand.
This is awesome. Starting like like being a brand owner and top riders in the world. We've got G, who's right back at the top after the end of last season. Rachel obviously doesn't know anywhere else but the top.
Yeah.
And then we've got Dan, who really knows his bikes. He could be bringing out some great geometry changes for those guys. And
it's exciting to see him go straight in the deep end. It's going to be raced at World Cup downhill. There's trail bikes coming as well. It's going to be really interesting to see this story develop.
Yeah. And
see how they get on in that first World Cup race.
Like it a lot. I mean, we were thinking, were they going to Martn? Because they're coming off track. They've got to go somewhere good.
Yeah.
Off Martn, we were thinking Cube.
All sorts of rumours.
Norco.
None of those.
But in the end, they just started their own brand. Love it. Love it. What about Aaron Gwin?
He's a team owner as well now, so...
Off-whitey.
Yeah,
get off.
Of rumours about where he was going as well, but he's on intense, bringing Nico Mullally with him, and Jack Moyer staying there, so it's a very strong team.
Yeah.
Riding the M29 downhill bike.
And you think Jack Moyer could be the danger man on the team?
He's got a lot of speed, so I kind of like seeing the smaller names on the team beat the bigger names. Of course, Aaron Gwin is super fast, and riding a 29er is going to be incredible to see what happens.
Yeah. So we were wondering actually if anyone could afford Aaron Gwin.
Yeah.
Because he's high budget.
Well, actually,
but Intense have found the money.
Yes, there's been big new investment, including Ryan Dungey, the Supercross champion, has invested in
Is that
Intense.
right?
Yeah.
Is that right? Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
And it's good that Nico Mullally's gone with him. It must show that he's got a strong relationship with Nico Mullally and obviously enjoys what he brings to his kind of race weekend.
Yeah, it's the American resurgence of downhill racing.
Yeah, it is. Okay, Dean Lucas.
Who was on Intense.
Yes.
So he's moved on to the Scott team. So Scott downhill team is sort of in-house factory team now. It used to be the Velo Solutions team, Chloe's team, now in-house. And it's moved on to that team riding that all-new Carbon Gambler 29er.
Yeah, very nice. Obviously on there with Brendan Fairclough, who is a Scott man through and through.
He is, absolutely.
And Maureen Cabarrou.
Nice.
Cabarrou? Yes. Yeah. She's a hot downhill racer that could be setting some fast times this year.
Florian Payet as well, a very tall French man, is riding that new bike as well.
Oh right, yeah. What about Brendan? Are we going to see him get some good downhill results, or is that moment gone?
Oh, I think that's a bit harsh, but I think
I wasn't saying that. I'm asking you, dude. I don't think that moment's gone, Brendan. Brendan
did some good tracks on the circuit this year for Brendan, so I'm sure he'll be fast.
I'm a big fan of Brendan. I'm forever saying he's one World Cup downhill win from being like the best rider.
Yeah.
Because he can just do everything, but he just needs that World Cup, just one World Cup downhill race. That's all I want, Brendan. God damn it.
It's easy as that, isn't it?
Get on with it. Right, Trek, they've lost the Athertons, so it looks like they've gone young. Right, let's go youth.
They have, they've got Cade Edwards, who was on Atherton team, is staying there. Brilliant young rider, slopestyle, downhill, everything.
Yeah.
They've got Ethan Shandro, which is Andrew Shandro's son. Andy Shandy. Now, you know you're getting old when you know the sons of the people.
I thought he was going to say his brother, not his son. Oh my God.
Charlie Harrison, off the Intense team, onto Trek. And also last one is Reese Wilson, the young Scotsman.
So that is a rad team of very young, up-and-coming, sort of like next-gen kind of riders.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so they've really turned that around. I guess once you're losing people like the Athertons, you've got to kind of refresh.
Yep, absolutely.
You really have.
Matt Walker, the Kiwi racer, is off Cube and on to Pivot.
Any good?
Yes, they look good. I know it's Bernard Kerr's team, of course.
Yeah.
Big news.
Yeah, Monica Hrasnik, she has moved, she's gone onto Team Dorval All Mountain.
AM.
Yeah, I like that.
Last one, Adam Brayton's riding Nuke-proof bikes.
Nuke-proof, yes! Come on, Brayton. Nice, like it. Right, cross country.
Yep.
Let's get into cross country because there's all sorts happening on there. Cross country, lots happening in cross country. Very exciting season coming, and there's been some massive changes.
Well, the biggest one I would say is the Rainbow Stripes, the ladies' Rainbow Stripes. Kate Courtney has got left Specialized, gone Scott, so they've now got Nino Schurter and Kate Courtney.
Incredible.
Boom. Getting strong for this year, but also the upcoming Olympics.
Yeah, how does this happen, right? Like, how have Specialized lost the world champ? I mean, and it's not like, you know, a seasoned world champ. It's like this bright new star in the sport.
Word on the street is it was signed before she won the world champs.
Wow, can you believe that? That Specialized must have been like, when she went over the line. You're kidding me. Amazing.
Scott SRAM MTB racing team is looking pretty incredible this year.
Yeah. What about, talking about bright stars in cross country, Yolanda Neff.
Oh, yeah.
Off of cross onto trek.
And she's been winning some cyclocross races. So she's racing cyclocross, road and mountain bike for Trek. Trek have got a good history in sport in women's racing. It's brilliant to see her on that team.
Yeah, it's a cool looking team, and I think that's a great bike for her. Of course, she'll be alongside Emily Batty.
Yeah.
On Trek. Yeah, so that's a strong cross-country team.
Yeah.
That is very, very cool.
Lars Foster is on the Scott SRAM team as well.
Yeah, wow.
He had some top results last year. I can't remember exactly his best result, but yeah, he's up there on the World Cup podium. I'm sure he was. Malane Dane is off Ghost and on to the KMC Ecoy Orbea team. Used to be KMC Ecoy BH.
Catchy.
Annie Last team, strong team actually. So yeah, she's joined that team.
Yeah, Annie Last didn't have a great year last year.
Highs and lows actually.
Yeah, because the year before obviously was a banger for her.
Yeah.
Where she won a World Cup and second at Worlds. So hopefully seeing her back on fire this year coming up.
I see she's in South Africa, training pre-season.
Her and Malane, good team.
Yep,
good team.
On to Enduro. So we've got a new pole team. The old downhill legend, Matti Leikoinen, actually won a World Cup. Did he win more than one? Possibly. He's managing that team.
Yeah, wow. Well, I thought you was going to say he was riding then. I was like, oh, wow.
No, he's got Joe Nation and Lee Johnson from the UK, young British rider who's super fast, actually.
Just teach me how to say his name a second.
Matti Leikoinen.
Matti Leikoinen.
I think I always say
never been able to say that name, but I've wanted to say it a lot because he's a sick rider.
Yeah, he is awesome.
Really great rider. Sam Hill returns to downhill.
Oh, there's been question marks for a long time. I think there may be rumours of new proof. Yeah, making him do some asking him to do some downhill races. So it'd be cool to see.
I thought he was done with that.
He can win anything. If he wants to, he'll win it.
I can imagine if he goes back and does well at downhill, everyone will be like, you know what, Sam? Off.
Well, I say that.
You can just off.
They're already saying
too
that.
good.
They're already saying that to Martin Mays, and I think Sam may have got the idea from Martin Mays, so blame it on Martin.
Yeah, it's Martin's fault. Okay, Marco Osborne off Cannondale on the transition.
So Cannondale have changed a little bit, obviously. We'll talk about those changes in a second. Jerome Clements is still there doing some sort of, his thing. He's not really racing too much, but he's doing his sort of, what do you call it, ambassadorial
role,
offering Ferrero Rochers to everyone as he goes.
Yes. Okay, Joe Barnes off Canyon, Shane.
Yeah.
On to Hazard Racing.
Or on orange bikes, so back. He's been on Canyon for quite a long time.
Hazard Racing, kind of his own thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he was on orange before Canyon, he's gone back to orange.
Yeah, that could be good for orange, because that boy can ride. But he was a good fit on Canyon.
Yeah,
I liked
true.
him on Canyon, actually.
You Canyon strive at as well.
Yeah. Well, I think Canyon, I do think Joe Barnes.
Yeah, true.
Bit gutted about that.
Miranda Miller is committing to a full EWS season. So, former world champion downhill racer, racing on Kona bikes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited about her going to EWS actually, because she seems like the sort of rider who could string a good day together when she's on it. And I feel like in the women's in EWS, it needs a little bit of. It needs lighting up a bit because Cecile's kind of killed it off there.
Isabel Caderia is super fast, but Cecile is not unbeatable, but she's very, very strong.
She needs a little bit, like Rachel Atherton needs to go and do some EWS.
Yeah.
I mean, she says she couldn't do the training, but she could.
She does the training.
She could do it. She could do it. Yeah, it would be great to see as well.
Right, let's finish off with the freestyle and slopestyle world. Obviously, we heard the news a little while ago. Graham Agassiz was off Kona.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, he's been there a long time. And
Yeah.
on to Evil Bites, but that makes sense. I think they're Pacific Northwest based, so I think, sort of their realms of Grey Magazines up in, I think he lives in Kamloops up that way, so pretty cool news
Change
that.
a big run. DJ Brand off Mongoose onto Common Sal.
Yeah, Commissar got a cool brand going there. Definitely got strong teams in all regards. Downhill with Pirion, of course. They've got the EWS. We've got people like, I've forgotten his name, long hair, lives in Whistler, Frenchman.
Yeah,
Johan Borelli.
Johan Borelli.
And DJ Brandt.
DJ Brandt, I've got to be honest, right? DJ Brandt's gone under my radar. Blake was talking to me about him the other day, and I thought, God, I have missed this guy. I've sort of seen him in the peripheral vision, but not really.
Yeah.
So, expecting big things from DJ. I like saying his name a lot. It's quite cool.
Finish it off with the big news from the UK, I guess. One of the biggest news stories is Josh Bryceland off Santa Cruz. Been there for a long, long time, and he's on to Cannondale.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Riding that habit a lot. I see there are rumours of downhill bike in development.
It's going to happen.
Cool.
It's going to happen for sure.
What were the old downhill bikes called? I forget.
Oh,
some good names, the old Cannondale.
They're called Bloody Ace. I tell you what, I love Cannondale. I'm not embarrassed to say it. I had a long time riding with them.
Yeah.
I loved them before I rode for them, and it's not gone away, I've got to be honest. And I really have been sad over the last few years where they just sort of went a bit weird. Went all green and it was all road and it was all that.
Big in the cross-country world,
Yeah.
they have been. But good to see him step up to the rest.
But I want to see him doing the stuff they were doing before that's cool. And I think Bryceland is the new, this sounds weird, but I think it's right in my head. He's the new Missy Jove. I don't know if he'll like that.
Yeah.
But the sport needs, and mountain biking needs a certain energy in it
Yeah.
for it to be like real to its core, right? And it brought up people like Missy Jove who were really, really special personalities. And I think Josh is one of those. I'm a big fan of him and I'm a big fan of Canada. Can't wait to see what they do.
So exciting times. Can't wait for the race season to get started.
Yeah, absolutely. Stay with us on GMBN. You can click here and watch Blake's Snowdonia epic ride.
If you want to see some massive crashes over here, thumbs up, hit the sub button.